If you're suffering from chronic neck and back pain and wish to live a healthier, pain-free life, spinal decompression therapy may be for you. To explain more about this, we welcome Dr. John Madeira. He's a chiropractor at Madeira Chiropractic Wellness Center, which is the sponsor of this segment. Let's first explain what spinal decompression therapy is. What does that mean?
Well, spinal decompression therapy is a new type of treatment, and it helps people with chronic neck and back pain. So it helps to rehydrate the spinal discs. It helps to reduce pain, take pressure off the nerves, and help people feel better.
Who is this for? Who are the candidates?
There are lots of, almost anybody that has chronic neck or back pain is a potential candidate. In just a moment, I'll show you an x-ray and we tell you how we find out who's a candidate.
Oh, very good. Let's bring those x-rays up on the screen if we can. So this, what we're looking at right now, this is the compression.
That's actually decompression therapy,
okay.
Yes.
And then here we have x-ray you were talking about.
Yeah, so here's the issue. So people that, back pain is the number 2 reason people go to the doctor. So they go to the doctor, typically they're given pain medications. Then if that doesn't work, then they recommend physical therapy. And if that doesn't work, then spinal injections. And then it's big hop, skip, and a jump to spinal surgery.
Okay.
So this fills that gap. This is a normal x-ray of a lower spine looking from the side. Person's facing that way. This is, of course, bigger than life. I want you to look at these big openings here. Those are the nerve openings. That's where the nerves come out. And what happens when people have falls or lifting injuries, this is the lower back. What happens is they get misaligned and then we start to degenerate. These disc spaces should be nice and big. If we go to the next slide.
We'll be able to see the issues, right?
Yeah, so if you look how nice this space is here, this is a degenerated disc. And see the nerve hole, especially this one, how you can hardly see it? There's a big nerve trunk that comes out of there. That's a very common cause of back pain. Decompression therapy helps to open those up. It helps to increase the space, rehydrate the disc, and take the pressure off the nerves.
And we even have more slides that we can
next
take a look
slide,
at.
please. So this is another issue. This is a disc as they get weak, they get bulges in them. This is the spinal cord. And that disc bulge right there, it puts pressure directly on the spinal cord. Again, chronic pain doesn't go away.
It looks painful.
It is painful. It's really painful. But spinal, if we go to the next slide, I'll show you an example of there. So this is a really ugly one. Do you see that? That's a before spinal decompression therapy. That's after 90 days.
Wow.
So, and you see the disc is healthier and the bulge is pulled back. So that's what decompression therapy does.
It's so interesting because in our body, this is just a teeny little space, but that teeny little space.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the change and how that significantly that affects the pain.
Exactly, and as you know, if you've got pain affecting pain-sensitive nerves, it's horribly difficult to live with that.
Yeah. Oh yes.
And people live for years with it.
And it was.
I've got one more slide I want to show you. So this is what we're trying to avoid. This is a patient, an actual patient that a year ago had this surgery done. She went through the medication and the physical therapy and the injections, and none of it helped, and she got pretty much forced into having surgery because she didn't know what else to do. But she's got, these are 3-inch screws. She's got 6 of them. She's got disc spacers, and a year later she's worse off than she was before.
Oh my. Right now you have a special evaluation offer. What is that? Yeah,
so we do a $39 initial evaluation, so people can call and make an appointment to come in and have these x-rays taken. So when we see the x-ray, it's very simple to tell if they're a good candidate and if we're likely to be able to help them.
And we should also mention while you're here, you have other treatment options for neuropathy and scoliosis correction, a lot more. How can viewers get in contact with you to find out how you could help with them?
Well, they can contact our website, which is madchirowellness.com, or they can call our office, 717-533-6100.
Very good. Interesting stuff. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good to have you with us. We have a lot more to come in our second half hour. We hope you'll stay with us. As we head to break, we thank Madeira Chiropractic Wellness Center for sponsoring the previous segment.